Hello, welcome to New World Angel. I am back for another reading. This time the energy is a little bit different. It's uplifted, and I just did a previous reading. You guys will know by the outfit, but something told me to come right back on. So that's what I am doing, and I'm going to start us off with, tarot this time. Let's see. Give us a different storyline right now. What's going on in the collective energy? Different storyline, higher vibes. Different storyline, higher vibes. We got a Hierophant going away on a spiritual quest of sorts. Making his way. Lots of communication about this. What else? I get excitement this time. Yeah, excitement about the future. I have my door open. Sorry if you can hear the outside. It's just so nice out. It's like perfect, 75 degrees. Doesn't get better than that. Okay. Spirit, clear, concise storyline. What's this excitement I'm feeling? I kind of get like a little bit of butterflies. You're on the right side of karma. And the right side of a relationship. Somebody heading towards somebody they potentially want to start a relationship with. That's the plan. That's what they're excited about, just the thought of it. What does the collective need to know? Get us excited about this storyline. It's good energy. Really need to get one of those mosquito nets. I've been seeing a lot of wasps around my place. That's a good sign of protection though, so you're protected on this. Whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, well, we're super stoked and like we have a childlike innocence about this. It's like I see the path forward. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I know where I want to go. This is exciting because it's new, it's fresh. I feel like a little kid again. That's what it is. That's the butterflies. Uh-huh. And we're talking about it. I kind of feel like you have a hard time not talking about it, or at least you want to talk. Whatever it is, there's a lot of communication that is needed in this path forward. A lot of moving parts to it. This is the contemplation I'm getting. Where it was like where you were once meh and just kind of like lackadaisical about life, like the direction it was heading. This gives you a new, this energizes you. Going for it. There's an element of studying, kind of getting the facts, getting prepared. But you're wanting to communicate like the fact that you know what you want and that You're just like, I'm heading off in this direction because it's what makes me happy. I'm no longer stagnant. Like, I don't see life as like a lackadaisical, like just going through the motions day in and day out anymore. This gives me drive. This gives me a plan of action. This gives me direction and like something I can look forward to. And it's what makes you completely happy. Okay, we love that energy. Give us more on the Sun, Knight of Swords. What makes this so exciting for them? Like, what's coming for them? What's getting them all stoked? Getting the collective all stoked. Seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Getting excited about this. What's getting them excited about this? Yeah, a lot of moving parts. You just know. Like, you were talking to somebody, you got good feedback, good advice from somebody about, it brought about clarification and direction. Yeah, you definitely communicated to somebody, possibly even God. Maybe you just like sat down and asked and you're like, what do I need to do? And you got the answers and you're like, okay, now I need to communicate. There is a level of understanding now about where your heart's desire wants to go. Like, yeah, you kind of took this advice knowing that you were at a loss of like direction. And so this person, you got really good advice. And now you're just working diligently, like focused on the future. Focused on your job. What? Yeah, it brought about all sorts of clarity, like regarding your path forward and like what to do in this situation. And you're kind of coming at it from like an innocent perspective, like this is all new to me. I'm learning so much here about myself and about what actually makes me happy. But like you're diligent about it. So maybe you even spoke to a counselor or something, or a therapist, and that's what gave you clarity. Or you just had you have a really good mentor in your life that you trust. Tell us about this 8 of Wands, 4 of Cups, 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups. A lot of cup energy. Like you're super like passionate about this. Like you feel it in your heart. You're like, this feels right. This feels good. Man, anytime you can invest your life path into something that you are passionate about and it comes from the heart, like that's a true source of, that is the innocence. That's the sun. That's the happiness. Money comes after that. Your investment of what will make you happy will pay off. Got an Empress here. So is somebody going after an Empress? Empress, she makes shit happen, man. She is the queen and the king of her own world. She doesn't need an emperor if she doesn't want to. It's all about want because they bring something to the table. So tell us about this Eight of Wands to the Four of Cups, Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, and this job. Potentially having to do with a job opportunity? Or you just know that what you're working on now will lead you to happiness. That's for sure. Yeah. So everything that was done to you in the past that left you sort of disillusioned and cynical about your path forward, and who you were working with, the people that you were working with weren't the best fits, weren't doing as they were told. Maybe didn't even align with you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They collaborated to ensure that that it brought about an end to like how you felt about things. Possibly like you could have felt one way, but then the people that you surrounded yourself with totally gave you a different sort of mindset about everything that left you disillusioned. And now that you are following your heart and following your path and getting the right advice, you're no longer feeling like left out. Yeah. This ending of the past and the collaborations, the business that you were starting, possibly with people that you have worked in business with for a very long time, just didn't take off. It did not. This business did not work out. Maybe people were telling you they could do certain things, they had certain skill sets, when in reality they didn't. Whatever it is, you're healing the situation, learning something new, giving back, somewhat rebellious, but yeah, you're totally like leaving. You're like, nope, I've already chosen my direction. I already know where my heart belongs, where I need to go. You haven't yet. You are starting to take the steps in that direction. And what's next is the Three of Wands, which is like the actual building of it. Like you've put things in motion. Right now we're in that, you've at least made up your mind. You've made up your mind about some sort of Queen of Pentacles, Empress, mother figure, about who you want to head towards. Possibly somebody who, she owns her own business. She's self-sufficient on her own. She manages the business when the King of Pentacles is gone. He knows what to invest in, and she is the sound mind behind that investment. You know, like signing off on it basically alongside him. Together they work really well together. Earth energy, down to earth. She's also the wealthiest queen in the deck, so there could be a level of, I don't know, like regality towards this woman, high value. You know, she's valuable. She knows her value. Yeah. And it's judgment. I don't know if this is good judgment. It might be judgment from the person that you were tied to, that you're walking away from too, because this Two of Wands is heading in the opposite direction of the Queen of Pentacles. But no, this is judgment this has been a slow moving situation that is bringing in judgment for the Queen of Pentacles involved. A slow moving offer, but it's healing. It's healing a collective of people, not just you and not just this Queen of Pentacles. This judgment is just what is due. I'm going to switch decks. This might be just like a quick freebie. Where do I want to go from here? Let's pull, I love this new Black Moon astrology deck. What are the key astrological signs, planets, houses involved in this storyline? Yeah, I just get information that you received gave you empowerment and enlightened yourself, so much so that it brought you out of disillusionment and it put you on your path forward. It was like the information, the missing piece of information that you needed in order to set your heart in motion. Dun, 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 dun. What's that song? Put my heart in motion. It's like heart chakra activation is what I get. It's like, oh, so that's what my body was trying to tell me this entire time. Sorry, there's like a gnat in here. What are the key astrological planet signs? God, it's so annoying. Sixth house of routine. That's what I was getting about the lackadaisicalness, like on repeat. It was like your days were like not filled with a whole lot of joy or like passion, or like your heart just wasn't really in it, and it just felt like the same shit, different day, Groundhog Day. And then something hit you. This is Uranus, genius energy, like out of the blue. Possibly by way of the advice that you got from somebody. It was like a stroke. In one of my other readings, I called out a stroke of genius. Like it was just going to hit you, and then it would set you on your path. That's the energy I get. Isn't Uranus transiting too? I'm pretty sure it is. Fire element, desire. That's the heart. That's the passion. Wherever your heart goes, the passion goes. The fire goes. Grand Trine energy that's all really well aspected. It's like body, mind, and soul are all aligned in this. Body, mind, and soul. Heart. Yeah, it's all three in alignment. Like, you know it's right. Your body wants to naturally move in that direction. Your mind is telling you that's the right thing. The advice that you got is the right thing. All the signs around you are telling you it's the right thing, and not to mention it aligns with your heart, and so it makes you feel so good. You like feel so super stoked and like excited about it, and yeah, like a childlike innocence is coming back. We love that. I know. Aquarius energy, I know. This is also the star card, the healing. You're like, I just know that this direction is right for me. And because not only is it healing you, there seems to be an element of like social awareness, like it'll heal a community of people too. Possibly like families involved, or, if this Queen of Pentacles is a mother, it'll be healing for her side, but also yours if you are a parent too, which I do see the Page of Cups over here. So you very well could be a single dad. We love that. What else do I want to pull from my own deck? Let's just do another tarot real quick. Got routine, genius, desire, and I know. It's kind of, that's funny. It's like a progression of this actual storyline in a perfect way. It goes from routine, day in, day out. I know what's going to happen. Complacency even. Just like lack of passion, right? Like it's just like you wake up and different day. Well, then you get this stroke of genius. It just sort of hits you like a freaking wrecking ball. I came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah. And then it just ignited this desire and passion and everything within you to where it's like, I know my body, mind, and soul are all up in this. And I know that this is direction that I need to head in. This is going to be good for everyone, basically. We love that. Okay. What do we want to ask? We want to ask, what was this stroke of genius that they got? What was this stroke of genius that they got? Or the advice. Tell us about the advice. What advice did they get that gave them this stroke of genius? This one just wants to stay on the table, so we'll keep it out. We got Page of Wands, that you are just coming into awareness of what makes you happy, where you need to take things, coming out of confusion, making that decision from the heart, right? After being all up in your head about it, yeah, you were stuck in stagnation. Like all this like rumination and going over and over and over again wasn't helping you. Like this, why would they do this to me? Why, yeah, finding out whatever you did about the the collaborations of the past that just totally broke you down, just left you in a place of just like sleepless nights and just bad, possibly nightmares, or just like anxiety about the future. Anxiety about the future of this Leo energy. Like, are you going to have the ability to even manage to a relationship and like give back? Will I even have the opportunity to do that? But you're no longer in confusion about what was giving you more anxiety was not coming to terms with where your passion lied. Like, you were only just thinking through it. And the moment that you decided to have the strength to overcome that and just, be passionate about what you want, which is just like a happy relationship that is reciprocal, that is balanced. Yeah. It's giving you like sweet memories. That's the butterflies. And the Empress again. It gives you butterflies about what could happen with this person. She sounds like a fucking catch, man. You have sweet memories about her. Huh. Probably what got you all up in your head, too, is like, she's also a Queen of Swords. Like, she can cut my fucking head off. She's a human lie detector. She's gonna be just and truthful about what she wants. Okay, so that was... The question initially was what information did you get that... Wait, what was the initial question? What information did you get? Like, what's putting you in this, like... What was the stroke of genius? Got it. What was the stroke of genius? Is that somebody that you got out of your own way, basically. The stroke of genius was you getting out of your own way and following your heart, which is now leading you to this amazing woman who is not only a business owner, but she is an empress who has a mouth on her. I mean, so she sounds amazing. What am I going to ask now? We'll just say, let's give the collective a couple of cards for advice. Let me move this aside. Advice, yeah, we're gonna do it. You guys should see my little apothecary box. It's adorable. And now I need another one because of all the cards I seem to be buying. I have outgrown it already, and it already has, like, I don't know, 15 drawers. Okay. Spirit, give the collective advice about whatever they're nervous about in terms of, like, the future and how to approach this amazing woman. Give them advice. How should they go about it? What should they consider? What do they need to do in order to have the best outcome? How about that? What do they need to do in order to have the best outcome? What does the collective need to do in order to have the best outcome? already know that you have to leave. Leave behind, you know, everything you've amassed thus far. In terms of like what you're coming from. It seems like a lot of heartache, right? Like this 10 of Swords really fucking killed you, and like that's a lot of swords in somebody's back. All the manipulation, all the things said from the past, all the things that you could have done, should have done, would have done better, especially in business. And you're just going to have to walk away from that. Walk away from a Queen of Wands, too. So somebody you thought like you would have you thought you would have it all with, you're having to walk away from this Queen of Wands. And the business that you guys put a lot of time and investment into, expecting a reward, expecting a payoff, it just didn't work out. You're going to have to walk away from that. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. You're gonna have to own that. Like actually own up to it. Queen of Pentacles, knowing that the person that you're walking towards, this Empress, Queen of Swords, is this Queen of Pentacles from over here. You know that she's guarded. You know she has a mouth on her. And that potentially she could be dating somebody already, a King of Pentacles. Is that what's got you in your head? Or at least know that she's going to be guarded. If you're this King of Pentacles. I'm trying to see if there's another King of Pentacles on the board. The only thing that is stopping the Queen of Pentacles from being with the King of Pentacles is this guardedness. So maybe I have the Six of Cups out here twice. So you know this person. Whether you two were in a relationship or not, you know this person from the past, and you know that they're guarded based on whether it was something that happened between you two or where she's coming from. And both. It's on both sides. You both are guarded, probably in different ways. You guarded from what you came through and all the shit that you had to deal with, and the lies and the failed collaborations. I feel like people just didn't come through on their contracts, maybe. You know, what was expected of them. They spoke a big game, but in the end, it never took off. Yeah, it was like, people like, oh, yeah, man, like, you know, we'll totally do that sometime. And it's like, well, let's do it. And then they're just like ghosted, MIA, like never to be found. And you invested a lot of time and effort into this only to be like fucking, you know, disregarded. You know, they were just paying you. That's a lot of, yeah, they were just playing you. Like, yeah, we'll totally do that. But no intention of actually doing that. So you're guarded in that sort of way, and this Queen of Pentacles is guarded, I don't know, in her own way. Maybe you're already aware of that. I'm not going to go into the past here, but this was advice for you. So going into it, knowing that the both of you are guarded, probably even communicating the reasons why. You're guarded. I mean, right underneath the Queen of Pentacles, she very well could be guarded because of, you know, what has happened in the past. What she had to leave, like on her own accord, in order to become this Empress. You know, she probably had to leave a situation. It looks as though it was a heartfelt situation, something that was long standing that she thought was going to be her everything. She gave up a lot to go on this new path for like ultimate, you know, what she truly wanted. So, in that sort of way, she's guarded, her heart's guarded. And then in your way, it's all based on like business and what did not come to pass, what did not happen. And it seems as though this guardedness stems from a Queen of Wands. Whether it's on both sides or not, there is a Queen of Wands. Like, look, there is, I wish you guys could see this, but it goes down here, Nine of Swords, Queen of Wands. King of Pentacles down here. Queen of Pentacles. Who's at the pinnacle of this third party triangle here? This chick. And she caused a lot of, it looks like, I don't know what she did. A lot of guardedness though. So perhaps you were in a business venture with this woman and this woman played some sort of role in helping this chick from your past to just walk away and be like, it's not worth it. So probably a little communication on that would go a long way, I would say. Truth. Chariot. Yeah, you're just gonna kind of have to let your intuition ride on this. You're on a mission though. Knight of Pentacles. You're on a mission to offer this, I don't know, maybe a new start? See what happens? With the Ten of Cups. This has been coming out so much recently. Did I get it? It was in my last reading, I'm pretty sure. Ten of Cups is everything. Like ultimate happiness. It's funny too because I even get like vacation vibes. So Ten of Cups, this is the herbal deck. Those are marijuana leaves, so that could be something for the both of you that you guys share, or I don't know, maybe you're like enjoying a joint on vacation. Who knows if that's your thing? But regardless, there's like a level of like relaxation, acceptance. Like you just know that you would be supremely happy and content is what I get. But it all stems on you actually walking away from this person. So I don't know how entangled you are, but there's still work to be done on that and communication in terms of the past, what's guarding the both of you, and you know what you want to accomplish in the future. And then after that, it's just letting the other person talk. Well, this was a good reading. I hope this was helpful, collective. I'm not going to do any more, I'm not going to get into an extended on this one. I just wanted to do, get back on because I love what I do. So I hope this was helpful, and come back for more readings, my angels. And until then, have a lovely rest of your week. Bye.